A very good afternoon to all of you, my dear children. Okay, this is lunch break. Generally, the time is going to be 12:30 or it's going to be about 1 o'clock. So, a lunch time. Generally, teachers, if they wanted to take a period before lunch break, really it's a task because most of the children will be waiting for the lunch break to come in the classes, isn't it or not? Okay, and the period after the lunch, that is also a tough task for the teacher to take up the class. You know why? After the lunch, the children feels sleepy. Okay, so I would generally doesn't like to take class before the lunch break. I mean the period which comes before the lunch break and even the period which comes after the lunch break, because those two periods children will never concentrate on what the teacher says, and it is the task for the teacher to engage the children in a fruitful manner, isn't it? Why I am especially speaking about lunch break? Okay, because there is a lot of importance is there for the food which we eat, isn't it? Until and unless we eat our food, we'll never be energetic and we cannot concentrate on what teacher is going to say to us. Yes, you got my point, and today we are going to learn about a very new topic, that is sources of food. Okay, the first chapter from class 6, that is food. Where does it come from? Okay, so without making any delay, even though it is about to be the lunch break, okay, we will go into the topic. So what is the topic for today? The topic for today is food. Where does it come from? Okay, sources of food. Sources of food. Chapter 1 from CBSE class 6. Okay, so welcome to all my dear little kids of class 6. Okay, this is your LALITHA.PERI ma'am, okay, in front of you to teach the topic for class 6, that is sources of food. Food, where does it come from? Okay, first before we go into the topic, we have to know about the learning objectives of this lesson. Okay, so what are the learning objectives? In this lesson, what we are going to learn about? Okay, why food is necessary for our body. Okay, the necessity of food and importance of food we are going to learn about. Okay, and we are also going to learn about certain new terms. Okay, new terms in this lesson, like herbivorous, carnivorous and omnivorous animals. Okay, mainly first part of the lesson will be dealing with the sources of food, that is plant sources and animal sources. Okay, and we are also going to learn about different examples, okay, and different food ingredients. Okay, in the first part of the lesson we'll be learning about different ingredients, okay, which will be present in the common foods which we eat. Okay, and then in the last part of the lesson we need to make an activity. Okay, we need to create certain charts, okay, and we need to make some activities also. Okay, so the main topic for today is what? First, in this video I'm going to deal about the sources of food. First part, importance of food we will be learning about, and then we'll be introducing you about the plant sources of food in this video. Okay, the whole lesson cannot be completed in one single video, so I would like to make 3 or 4 videos based on the time. Okay, so let us go into the topic, right? So sources of food. Okay, first we are going to learn about what? Food. Why does it is necessary for our body? Why is it necessary? Okay, what is the necessity of food? Why is it necessary to our body? That is the first thing we have to learn about. Why is it necessary? Okay, can you imagine a person without taking food for long time? Okay, until the lunch break only, you people cannot able to wait, isn't it? You wanted to take something, you wanted to eat something, and I know most of the children keeps eating in the middle of the periods also. Okay, I experienced that. I think most of you are having that habit of eating in the middle of the classroom, hiding from the teacher's view, isn't it? I think you are eating chips and all, chocolates, chips. Okay, whatever it may be. But food, why we have to eat? Why we have to take food? Okay, so this is the first part of our lesson, the importance of food. Okay, so first thing is food gives us what? Energy, isn't it? A lot of energy is required for us. Okay, until and unless we have lot much energy to do work, okay, we cannot work, okay, without food. So the first thing why food is necessary is what? To give energy to our body, to give energy. Food gives us what? Energy. Okay, the next thing is why more food is necessary for what else things? Okay, to do our daily life activities, food is necessary. Okay, not only that, but food is necessary to fight against the diseases, isn't it? In our surroundings, we are coming across many disease causing germs. Okay, in order to have protection from that disease causing germs, okay, we need to eat food, healthy food every day. Okay, so food helps us to fight against the disease causing germs. Okay, now fight against the disease causing germs. Okay, or fight against the diseases. Food is very much important. Okay, and food is also necessary for what? For the growth and development of our body, isn't it? You are doing all 6th class children. Okay, and you all will be growing up. You will be in a growing stage. So food helps for healthy growth and development of our body. Okay, now for growth and development. Okay, this is also one of the importance of food, growth and development of our body. Okay, food is necessary for that also. Okay, and next, what else? Okay, it is also useful for protecting our body and to also repair the damaged cells which are there in our body. Okay, to overcome the wear and tear of our body. Okay, to overcome the wear and tear of our body parts. Okay, now wear and tear, and to repair the damaged cells. In our body. In our body, so many cells will be there. Our body is made of what? Cells. The most functional and structural unit of our life is cell. So, to repair the damaged parts or damaged cells which are there in our body, food is very much necessary. So, this is the very importance of food. Okay, food is very much important in our daily life because of these reasons. Okay, so this is why we need to eat food, and we need to overcome our hunger also. That's why also we need to eat healthy food. Okay, then we have to come across now the different ingredients. See, most of us will keep eating 3 meals in a day. Morning we'll be eating our breakfast, and afternoon time we'll be eating our lunch, and in the night time we'll be having our dinner. Okay, and in the middle also we'll be having some fruits and we'll be having some snacks. Okay, just to stop your hunger. Okay, just to give energy, instant energy to yourself, we'll be using different types of timely foods we'll be taking. Okay, but most of us Generally we'll take what as a breakfast? Most of us will take idlis or dosa or puri, chapati, something like that we'll be eating in our breakfast. Okay, breakfast gives you instant energy, lot much energy we will be getting. Okay, so but these all we keep eating, saying to our mother, no, idli is deadly for me, I don't want idli for today's breakfast. You people keep saying to your mother. Are you saying or not? Hopefully every child will say. But idli is a healthy food, you all know that. Okay, we don't want healthy foods, isn't it? We want only junk foods. No, we have to eat healthy food only. Okay, but we keep eating idlis, but most of us doesn't know what are the ingredients of idlis. You know what will be there? Idlis are made up of what? Dosa is made up of what? No one knows. Okay, eating itself is a big task, ma'am. Who knows what is there inside it? But you have to know about it. Once any type of breakfast comes to your mouth, okay, until and unless it comes to your mouth, it undergoes so many transformations. Okay, so if you have to make idli in your house, you need some materials for that. Okay, so what are the materials required, ingredients required for certain food materials which we use in our day-to-day life? What are the ingredients of upma? No one knows. What are the ingredients of chapati and curry? No one knows. So you have to know about all these things. That's why the lesson is given to you, right? So you can see the ingredients of idli. Okay, what are the ingredients? Ingredients means what? Ingredients are with what substances the particular food items are made of. Okay, so you call them as ingredients. Suppose if you take idli, for making of idli, what were the materials which we require? Okay, we require urad dal. Okay, urad dal we require, and we also require idli rava. Okay, now rava we require, and we also need some water and some methi seeds, optional. Okay, methi seeds and all we require, and some parts of the places, some people even may soak some poha also, they will be adding into idlis. Okay, you can see the ingredients of idli in the picture. Okay, so idli is made up of all these ingredients. Okay, then source, what are the source of making idlis is what? These are the different sources. In the same way, if you wanted to make what we call upma, suppose. Okay, for making upma, what we require? Here we require upma or rava also. For upma also, rava will be there. You call it as suji. Okay, suji, upma, suji we require. Suji is a kind of rava. Okay, then we also require, for seasoning we require some seeds and all. Oil we require, a little oil. Okay, green chilies we require. Okay, and a little amount of curry leaves and all we require. Okay, so for making upma, certain ingredients are required. Not only like idlis and upma and puri, whatever it may be. First of all, just eating and knowing the importance is not enough. Okay, what are the ingredients present in it, and how that ingredients come from? Where does the ingredients of the so and so food items, where does they come from? Okay, you need to know about the sources also. Okay, so if you wanted to make one food item, you require lot many ingredients. So to get that ingredients, we have to know about the sources. Okay, so that is only a topic for today, that is sources of food. Okay, so let us learn about the plant sources. Actually, sources of food, you have two types. They are what? Plant sources and animal sources. So in this video, as I already said, we are going to learn about plant sources. Okay, so let us learn about what? Sources of food. Okay, so sources of food are mainly two types. What are those? Plant sources and animal sources. Okay, plant sources and animal sources. So we are going to learn about plant sources. Okay, so what are plant sources? The sources of food which comes from plants. Okay, in which plants are the natural resources which gives us food materials. Okay, so plant sources. So what are the plant sources? We come across so many plant sources, like we come across cereals. Cereals are the sources of food which comes from plants. And pulses, you all know, pulses. And then you all know about vegetables. Vegetables will be coming from plants. And then we also come across fruits. Fruits are the sources which comes from plants. And we also have some for evening snacks and all. We also have some beverages. You know what are beverages? Beverages like coffee, tea, okay, and sometimes green tea, okay, and sometimes soup and all we'll be taking, okay, during evening time snacks or something like that. Okay, so beverages like coffee, tea, plant beverages, I mean plant sources will be there for making beverages. Okay, what are beverages? Tea, coffee, okay, soup, all those comes under beverages. Okay, and then we also use certain other plant sources like spices. You know, spices. Spices we will use, okay, to enhance the taste for our food items, right? So spices, and we also use sugars, okay, sugars. So these all comes under plant sources. Okay, cereals, pulses, vegetables, fruits, beverages like tea, coffee, soups, and spices and sugars. These all are the examples for what? Plant sources. Okay, plant sources. Sources of food items to make food items which comes from different plants. Okay, so we'll learn about these all plant sources in this video. Okay, so first we have to learn about what? Cereals. Okay, what are cereals? Cereals are the type of grains which are rich sources of carbohydrates. You know, they are rich sources of carbohydrates. You all know that our body requires carbohydrates, proteins, vitamins, minerals. Okay, all these are required for the healthy growth of our body. Okay, so where do we come from? Where do all these come from? Okay, what are these carbohydrates comes from? Okay, and proteins, where do they come from? Okay, they come from these type of plant sources only, isn't it? Okay, so first we will be learning about what? Cereals. Cereals. Cereals are the type of grains which are the rich sources of what? Carbohydrates. Okay, grains. Grains, rich sources of what? Carbohydrates. Okay, base products, these all are. Okay, they give lot much energy, base energy to our body, isn't it? Rich sources of carbohydrates. Cereals. Okay, so what are the examples of these cereals grains? Okay, let us take the examples. Rice, you know, wheat. Okay, wheat, oats, okay, maize or corn you can say, and rye, you know, rye, and then sorghum. Like that you have so many cereals. Examples for cereals are there. Okay, so we will be learning about one thing, and you will be seeing the pictures. Okay, in this video, when we were discussing about one thing, picture also will be coming. Please keep watching the picture so that you will understand. Okay, the main source, plant sources. Okay, because most of us are not even knowing. Okay, like so and so food item is coming from plant source. Okay, so we have to know about them, right? So rice comes from what? Paddy plant. Okay, it's also a rich source of what? Carbohydrates. Okay, very important. and most of the parts of India, people consume rice only. Okay, most of the parts of India, okay, most of the people will be consuming rice, and in most of the areas, okay, production of rice, agriculture, okay, rice production, crops of rice are being produced more. Okay, so rice, the best cereal is rice. Okay, and next wheat. Okay, wheat, this is also a rich source of what? Carbohydrates. Okay, rich source of what? Carbohydrates, you all know that, and it protects our body against diseases. Okay, it helps in controlling your body weight, controls your body weight. Okay, now body weight can be controlled by the intake of wheat. Okay, so wheat is a very important cereal product. Okay, and next oats, you all know they are rich in antioxidants. Okay, antioxidants, you know, rich of antioxidants. Okay, means like these are helpful for protecting our body from disease causing germs. Okay, the substances which are having rich sources of antioxidants, okay, will helps in the controlling of metabolism. Okay, metabolism, our metabolism will be controlled. What is metabolism? Do you know about it? The functioning of our body, all the parts which are there in our body will be functioning properly with the intake of all these cereals and different types of grains. Okay, and these oats are helpful for lowering our cholesterol levels also. Okay, so that's why oats are very, very important sources of what? Plant sources which are comes under the category of what? Cereals. Okay, and next maize and millets. Maize, you know, maize, they are also rich source of carbohydrates. Even millets also. Millets and maize also helps to increase the metabolism of our body. Okay, increase the metabolism of our body. Okay, you can see in the pictures. Okay, and next rye flakes, you know, helps to prevent the cell damage. Rye flakes, you can see in the picture, dear children. Okay, rye flakes helps to prevent the cell damage. Prevent the cell damage. Okay, damaging of cells will happen, okay, in our body. So to prevent the cell damage, okay, rye flakes, like corn flakes, okay, rye flakes will be used. So these are the different examples for what? Cereals. Okay, then we'll move on to the next plant sources. What are those? Pulses. Okay, pulses. So pulses are the second type of plant sources which are rich sources of proteins. Pulses, you know, pulses, rich sources of what? Protein sources. Okay, helps for the healthy growth of our plants. Sorry, healthy growth of our body, isn't it? Rich sources of proteins. Okay, so what are the examples? Examples for pulses. Okay, examples for pulses are what? Dals. Dals like what? Just now we have learnt the ingredients of idli. What are those? Dals like urad dal. Very, very important. Urad dal. Moong dal. Okay. Moong dal. Black gram. Okay. Red gram. Pigeon pie. Okay. So many examples are there. Red gram. Pigeon pie. Okay. What we call so many examples are there. You all know about rajma curry. Most of the children keeps liking this rajma curry. Okay, rajma. All these are examples for what? Comes under the category of pulses. Okay, so these all pulses gives you rich source of proteins, and proteins are body building foods. You all know that proteins are what? Body building foods. Okay, so they help us in the healthy growth of our body. Okay, so this is about pulses. And the third type of plant sources are what? You know, vegetables. Okay, vegetables are the rich sources of vitamins and minerals. They are very much important for our body. Okay, the deficiency of certain vitamins and all will cause us certain diseases in our body. Okay, we have to fight against the diseases. So we need immunity, and for that we require certain minerals. Okay, and we also require certain vitamins. Okay, for our body. Okay, deficiency of these will cause diseases. Okay, so we require all the things, all these substances in right proportions, isn't it? So vegetables and fruits, you all know different types of vegetables, okay, will be the rich sources of minerals. Okay, and leafy vegetables, you all know, leafy vegetables are also the rich sources of what? Iron, calcium. Okay, so all these will be there, which are very much useful for the healthy growth of our body, isn't it? So third type of plant sources are what? Vegetables. Okay, vegetables like brinjal, pumpkin, okay, lady's finger. Okay, so many types of vegetables will be there, which are the rich sources of what? Minerals and vitamins. Okay, so third type of plant sources are what? Vegetables. And then fourth type, you all know, fruits. Okay, fruits. Okay, what for these fruits helpful for us? These are also helpful for providing you the rich sources of minerals and vitamins to our body. Okay, so regular intake of 1 or 2 fruits, okay, will helps you to keep more energetic, and your mind also will be working or functioning properly. Okay, with the intake of 1 dry fruit at least per 1 day. Okay, and they cause us they give us lot much energy as well. Okay, so that's why fruits are also to be included in our diet. Okay, most of the children keeps rejecting the fruits. Okay, fruits, if your mother is going to keep, I am observing most of the children keeps throwing the fruits in the dustbins. Okay, if I find such kind of children, you know, instead of giving lecture on sources, I'll give lecture on that children. Okay, so from the next time onwards, no child is dared to throw any fruit in the dustbins. Okay, and during the time of journey, during bus journey, okay, from the bus also, I am observing so many children. I observed so many children throwing fruits, okay, half eaten fruits out of the buses. Okay, the next day, if I catch him, I think you know what is going to happen. You can imagine the situation. Most of the teachers keep on telling about the importance of that particular sources. Okay, so food should never be wasted as well. Okay, please try to know the importance of food. Okay, it's very difficult until it reaches to our mouth. How much hard work is there? You all have to understand that hard work. Okay, so fruits and vegetables. Okay, next comes what? You all know that fruits are rich sources of fibers. So fibery food are very much important for our body. Okay, so intake of vegetables and fruits is must to be included in our diet. Okay, very good. Then next comes spices. Okay, spices. So spices, I think you know only a little about them. You know that these are what? Taste enhancers. Taste enhancers. Spices gives you much taste. You all love to eat biryani. You all love to eat Manchuria, noodles. Okay, they give a good taste to your tongue. Okay, taste buds will be open up if you are eating certain spicy foods. Okay, so spices like what type of spices you will be coming across in your diet? You will be using certain spices like turmeric, ginger, garlic. Okay, what else you will be coming across? Cinnamon, you will be using cinnamon, cardamom. Okay, cinnamon, cardamom. Okay, so these all will be giving you one or the other benefits. You know, turmeric will have antioxidants. Okay, helps to fight against the disease causing germs and helps to improve your immunity power. Okay, ginger helps to protect you from nausea, running nose, cold, okay, cough and infections. Okay, you can protect yourself from with the help of ginger from all those symptoms. Okay, that's why nowadays ginger water, okay, ginger and turmeric water, okay, if we keep drinking, that boosts your immunity, okay, and keeps you healthy for healthy and what we call energetic for long time. Okay, then garlic, okay, improves your heart health condition. Okay, heart will be under the protection of garlic. You know, garlic, the more you use, the best will be the condition of your heart. Okay, so cinnamon and cardamom, all these are what? Helpful for reducing your what we call cough, cold, such kind of symptoms. Okay, running nose and all. Okay, such kind of symptoms can be reduced because they give us what? Antioxidants to our body. Okay, which helps to improve your digestion also. Okay, these all will help you to improve your digestive system. Okay, so these all are also to be included in our diet. Okay, and next I just told you about beverages. Beverages are what? Beverages like tea and coffee. Tea is obtained from tea plants, from the leaves of tea plant. Tea is to be made, and coffee is obtained from coffee seeds. Okay, you can see in the picture, right? Beverages, what for we drink these beverages? Okay, generally to keep your mind fresh for long time. Okay, if you are in a work stress, okay, to just get relief from that stress, you will be drinking tea and coffee beverages. Okay, which also helps us to improve your digestive problems. Okay, I mean improve your digestive system and also regulates your metabolism. Okay, so beverages are also being used. And next, sugars. Okay, sugar is obtained from what? Sugar cane. Okay, most of us like to eat sweets, isn't it or not? Do you like? And children, of course, they like to eat always Manchuria, noodles, all these spicy foods. Nowadays I am observing so many children. Okay, but most of the elders, okay, because diabetes keeps on creeping up and they would like to eat sugary foods. Okay, sugary foods are not much suggested, of course, okay, but sugars, if they are not included in our diet, okay, will not get energy. Okay, sugar gives us energy. Okay, so it's also rich source of what? Carbohydrates. So sugars are obtained from what? Sugar cane. Do you know sugar cane? Most of us don't know. Okay, you can see that in the picture. And sugar beet. Okay, the juice has to be extracted from sugar cane and it has to be processed and it is to be crystallized and dried. Then you will be getting crystallized sugar. Okay, so you don't know about all these things. So much processing will be there and big industries will be there. Sugar factories will be there. Okay, so wherein you will be getting sugar from sugarcane. So these are the rich examples for what? Plant sources. Okay, so this is all about what I wanted to discuss in this video. Okay, and in the next video we will be learning about different parts of plants, how different parts of plants are used as edible parts. Okay, and how can you use them, which part of a plant is edible and in what way, and what will be the examples and all, we will be learning in the next video. Okay, until then you have to answer the quiz questions. Okay, until then keep learning, happy learning. Okay, your hard work is your superpower. Okay, thanks for watching. Bye.